Okay, so in the last episode, we managed to win the Bundesliga as well as the DFB Pokal. And this is what our squad looks like right now. And our signing that we're going to make will be a new attacking midfielder to replace Taibi. We do have 98 million to spend, so let's try and spend as much as we can on a good attacking midfielder. First option is Sunset, then Echeverry, as well as Xavi Simons from Leipzig, Szoboszlai from Bayern Munich, Harvey Elliott from Athletic Bilbao, and then Arda Güler from Real Madrid, who looks decent there. And we are going to sign Arda Güler here for about 84 million and see if they accept this. He has the highest potential, I think, so it makes sense for us to sign him instead of the other ones. And they do accept that, so our first signing of the season is going to be Arda Güler here. And probably our only signing of the season unless we sign somebody in January. But now, our first game is against RB Leipzig in the Super Cup, which we do sim here, and it is a 3-1 win here for us, with Bakayoko, Mainu, and them scoring. Now our first official game is against Stuttgart here, and this is in the Bundesliga, and they start off with the ball here, and just pass us around back to their defense and stuff. So we just need to win our first game of the season here, kind of get some points going before the more intense parts of the season. But do get the ball back here. Now Undav has the ball. Gets us over to their right back here. Probably just going to pass this around, I think. Now they get this to their winger. Now Milat takes the shot, and that's going to be a goal there in the first 10 minutes of the game here. So we just need to get more control of the ball here, but we just cannot find the right passes here. As Brooks has the ball, gets us back to the left back. Now Milat has the ball, gets us through to Fulrich, and Truban with a good save there. But now Fran Garcia has the ball here from that corner, and we're just going to run up here. We need somebody to make a run here. We're going to cross it over to Ekatike. And that's going to be a bad cross there as that goes straight towards the keeper. Now Gittins has it, gets us through to Bakayoko, cuts in, takes a shot, and that's going to go off the defender there. Now we're going to cross this in with Arda Güler. Brandt with a header, but that's going to go just wide of the goal there. And now they're on the attack again here. And that's some great skill by their left back there. Milat has the ball, gets it to Brooks, who takes a shot, but that's going to go wide of the goal. But now Brooks has it again here. Cuts in, gets us to their striker, takes a shot, and that's going to be the second goal of the game here right before halftime as they scored to make it 2-0. And now we just could not make the tackle there. They are going to get this to their winger. Gets it to Fulrich, takes a shot, but Truban with another save here. Now Milat has the ball here. That's good skill there. As now Mittelstadt has it. And pass it to Undav, and that's going to be another goal here to make it 3-0. And this is not looking like a good game here as we are losing 3-0. Now, Milat has it, gets past Brantway here. Slaughterbeck with a tackle but misses it, but Truba makes a save here. Now Bakayoko's through here. We just need to get that to Ekatike, takes a shot, but that's going to be saved by the keeper there. Now Milat has it, gets us to Undav, over to our left back here. So now Brooks has it, takes a shot, but Truban with a great save there. And he makes another save there to stop Fulrich from getting the fourth goal. Crosses that to Ekatike, but that's going to be a bad cross there, as this game is going to end with us getting a 3-0 loss. So we did not play good there. But our next game here is in the Champions League versus Juventus. And we need to win this game here, get a good start over to the Champions League. Now Arda Güler gets us through to Bakayoko, but that's going to be intercepted. Now they get this back to their striker here. They have Gonzalo Ramos as their striker. Gets that through to their player here. Now Bradley with a good interception, but just passes straight into the attacker there. Larson gets the ball here. Gets it over to Gittins. We're going to get that through to Ekatike here. Now we're going to pass that back to Ekatike over to Ardaguler here. Takes a shot, and that's a great goal by Ardaguler there, and a great counter attack from us as well. Just pass it into Ardaguler here, who takes a first time shot. Now they get this through to Gonzalo Ramos. Get their striker, takes a shot, and that's going to be a goal to make it 1-1 here in the 15th minute. But now Ekatike has the ball here. We're going to get that through to Gittins. Back to Ekatike, over to Bakayoko. Takes a shot, but that's going to be blocked by the defender. Bakayoko has it again here. Back to Gittins, takes a shot, and that's going to be blocked as well. Ardaguler takes it, and that's going to be saved by the keeper there. Now it crosses in for Branthwaite. It's going to be a header by Larson there. And they try to clear it out of the goal, but hits off Larson, who manages to deflect that into the goal here for the second goal to make it 2-1. But now their midfielder gets the ball here, and Schlotterbeck couldn't make the tackle there, but Bradley with a great tackle there, but that is going to be a foul. But now Bakayoko has it, gets this over to Ekatike, and we just need to use our pace to get past the defender here. We are going to cut back here and get this to Ardaguler, takes a shot, and that's Ardaguler's second goal of the game here. And that's a great goal there by Ardaguler, and a great run by Ekatike as well there. But now their striker has it, but Fran Garcia makes the tackle there. And now they're going to get this back to Gonzalo Ramos. Now we just need to now let them take a shot here. But now they get this through to their attacking midfielder, to Angeli. I don't know how to say his name there, but Bakayoko has it. Gets this over to... Let's try and get it over to Ekatike here if we can, but we get this to Ekatike. Takes a shot, and that's going to go off the post there. Now Manu makes the tackle, but goes straight to the Coupe Miniers. Now he passes this over to Gonzalo Ramos here. And that's a great tackle by Manu though. So we're going to get this over to Ekatike. Through to Bakayoko. We just need to cut back here to Ekatike. And we just lose the ball there, but Gittins with the shot there to make it 3-1 here in the 70th minute. Or no, 4-1 here in the 70th minute. That's my bad. Now, they get this over to their right winger. Douglas Luiz with the ball here. Now, Coupe Meniers has it. Gets this over to Gonzalo Ramos. And now Schlotterbeck needs to make the tackle. To get this over to their winger, who takes a shot. And that's a great goal by their left winger there. Hits it low on the ground through Trubin's legs there. Now Schlotterbeck misses the tackle there, takes a shot, and that's going to go just wide of the goal there, as this game is going to end 4-2. But our next game here is going to be against Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, where we are 13th place. Now we're going to try and win this ball here, but we missed the tackle there. Schlotterbeck can't win the header there. Gets us to Manu. Over to Bakayoko. We're going to lob that over to Ekatike if we can, but he was offside. Now we're going to try and lob it over, but couldn't. Gets us over to Ardaguler. We're trying to pass this back over to Bakayoko. Go around the defenders here. Just get that back to Ekatike. Now we're just going to get this to Ardaguler, who takes a shot. And that's going to be blocked by the defender. Crosses into Branthwaite, who can't make the header there. But we're going to cross it back into the box here with Ardaguler. And Ekatike with the header, but that's going to go just wide of the goal there. Now Elise has it. And we just missed the tackle there a couple times. As now Asnu has it. But Gittins knocks it out. They are going to cross or throw this in. Paulinho has it. And Ekatike with the interception gets us over to Gittins here. We're going to take the shot, and that's a great goal by Gittins there, and a great interception by Ekatike to assist there. Now, Paulinho has it. Sesko with the ball. Gets us over to Elise. And we just need to not let them get that many passes off. Harry Kane has it, though. Now, Brian has the ball here, and takes a shot, but that's going to go just wide of the goal there. As Larson has it. And we need to get Gittins on a run here. Get that through to Gittins. Version passes over to Ekatike. Over to Bakayoko, takes a shot, and that's going to be a goal there, but that is offside. But now Larson gets this over to Gittins here. Through to Ekatike. Over to Arteguler. And Arteguler does lose the ball there. That is not that good dribbling there. But this first half is going to end 1-0 here. And now Bakayoko has it. That's some great skill by him, though, to get past the defender. Gets over to Arteguler. Takes a shot, but that's going to be blocked by the defender there. Now Ederson just clears that out. Now Bradley could not make the interception there, as Brian has the ball, gets this to Harry Kane, but Schlotterbeck with a great tackle there. So they get this over to Larson. Arteguler with the ball here. Now we're going to get that through to Ekatike here. Ekatike with the shot, and that's going to be saved by the keeper, but Bakayoko scores the rebound there to make it 2-0 here. As now Asesko has it, gets this to Brian. Sobosloy has it, as Paulini gets the ball here. Now they're probably going to pass this through here if they can. And now we missed the tackle there. So Lise has the ball here. He's going to pass that in, I think. Now Schlotterbeck wins the ball there, but that's going to be a penalty, so we're going to go to the right. And Harry Kane goes straight down the middle to make it 2-1 here. Now Arteguler has it. We're going to pass it over to Bakayoko. Cut into Ekatike here. Takes a shot. And that should be saved by Ederson there. So he crosses in. Now Branthwaite with a header. And that's a great header by Branthwaite. And a great cross by Arteguler there in the corner. Now Brian has it. Now they're going to probably pass this through here to Harry Kane. But Branthwaite with the interception there. But that is going to be a handball. So they take the free kick. And Schlotterbeck with the block. Memphis Depay has it. Now Manu has it. And we can potentially get a fourth goal here. We're going to pass this over to Gittins. Through to Bakayoko. Now get past the defender here, but Nuno Mendes catches up as Bakayoko keeps the ball. Passes that straight into Sobosloy. As now Memphis Depay gets it, but this game is going to end with us winning 3-1 here. So we do manage to win our second game in a row. As now we are currently in 6th place with 17 points, and we are about 7 points behind Dortmund. We do make it to the round of 16 in the DFB Pokal, and we are currently 1st place with 9 points in the Champions League phase. But our next game here is going to be against PSG, probably one of the world's best teams in the world right now. Now Bernardo Silva has the ball here, guesses to Reed. Now Costello Jr. has the ball here. And Gittins with the tackle there, but just gets straight back into the defender. As Fran Garcia just passes that straight into the attacker. Kvaratskhelia with a shot. And Trubin with a great save. Now Bradley makes the tackle there, but can't make the second. Now we make the tackle with Schlotterbeck there. That's a great tackle. Gets through to Bakayoko. Now we just need to get the first goal of the game here. Now we're going to cross that to Gittins. Takes a shot, and that's going to be hit by the defender, I think. Now Reed has the ball here. And now we can't make the tackle there as they get that to the striker. And that's going to go just wide of the goal there. Now Bakayoko gets this to Arteguler. We're going to try and get this through to Ekatike here. Through to Gittins. But he is going to lose the ball there. Now Arteguler gets this through to Ekatike here. But he just doesn't have the pace there. As the defender gets this over to Donnarumma here. Now Manu gets this to Bakayoko. Bakayoko to Gittins here. Gets past the defenders. We're going to cross it back to Bakayoko. Over to Arteguler. I mean, you get the Ekatike if we can, but that's going to be a bad touch there by Bakayoko. Now Asensio has the ball here. Gets this to Vitinha. Vitinha takes a shot, and that's going to be the first goal of the game here. But now Gittins gets this to Ekatike. Through to Arteguler, but that's going to be taken by the defender there. Now Asensio has it. Manu with a great tackle, though. So now their winger has it. Slaughterbeck with a great tackle there. Gets this to Larson. Over to Gittins here. We just need to use our pace here. Through to Ekatike. Takes the shot. And that's going to be a great goal by Ekatike there to make it 1-1, and a great pass by Gittins as well. But now Vitinha has it. That's a great block by Schlotterbeck, though. As they are going to cross this in here. Garcia wins the header, guesses to Gittins. And we just need to run past here with the defense using Gittins' pace. And we do manage to get past the defenders. We're going to pass that through to Arda Güler. Takes a shot. And Arda Güler scores to make it 2-1 here in the 64th minute with a great counter-attack there. But now Fabio Silva has the ball. Kvaratskhelia with the shot, but Trubin with a save there. Get that through to Ekitike here. Over to Gittins. It's a great header there. So I think we do injure the defender. But now Ekitike passes that to Gittins, or Bakayoko, who takes a shot. And that's a great goal there. Great counter-attack. Started from our keeper. Or our defender, I think. Now Kvaratskhelia has it. Gets this to Vitinha. Takes a shot. And okay, Vitinha has just scored the second goal for PSG to make it 3-2 here. So Kvaratskhelia has the ball again here. And now we miss the tackle there. That crosses into their striker. But now Schlotterbeck gets this to Larson. Over to Arda Güler. Gittins with the ball here. We're just going to try and get this to Ekitike if we can. Over to Bakayoko. Takes a shot. And that's going to go just wide of the goal there. As Reed has the ball. Bradley with the interception though. Bakayoko with it. Gets this to Ekitike. Now Ekitike has the pace to get past the defenders here. We're going to pass this over to Gittins, who takes a shot. And that's a great goal by Jamie Gittins to make it 4-2 here to secure the win. As he scores in the 92nd minute of the game here. And we do manage to win this game 4-2 here with Ekitike getting a goal and man of the match here. But our last game of the episode is going to be against Bayer Leverkusen here, who are in 4th place. Or no, I think 5th place actually. Now Conceição gets that to Pedri. And now they get that to Marmouche here. And joins Bayer Leverkusen up apparently. But no, Marmouche has the ball. Now we can't make the tackle there as Hoffman has it. But Schlotterbeck with a great block there as Conceição has it. But Fran Garcia with a great tackle there. As they crosses in. And now Trubin gets the header there. And Gittins just can't get the ball through there. As he gets tackled off the ball there. Now Branthwaite with a header here. Can you get this to Arda Güler? And he does. Pass it to Bakayoko. Through to Gittins here. Takes a shot. As Gittins scores the first goal of the game here in the 15th minute to make it 1-0. Now Wirtz has the ball. Gets to Marmouche. Back to Marmouche here. Can't make the header or tackle there, but Trubin with a great save. Fran Garcia is going to get that to Larson. Over to Arda Güler. Through to Ekitike. That's a great ball there. So Ekitike takes a shot. And that's going to be the second goal of the game here. To make it 2-0 just 5 minutes after our first goal. But now Arda Güler has it. This is to Ekitike. Over to Bakayoko. And that would have been a great pass. That had been a bit further for Bakayoko to get it. But now Alex Garcia has it. Can't make the tackle there on Wirtz there. Conceição has it, takes a shot, but that's going to be saved by the keeper. And it is going to be offside there. Larson gets this through to Gittins. Through to Ekitike here. We might be able to get a third goal here. Ekitike with the shot. And that's going to be 3-0 here just before halftime in the 44th minute. And this might be our first convincing win against Leverkusen here. I think we've only beat them once before. Through to Bakayoko here, takes a shot, but that's going to be saved by Giordano. As Fofana has it. Over to Marmouche, but Schlotterbeck with a great tackle. And Larson keeps that. But Ekitike does lose the ball there. As Ta gets it, Marmouche has it now. Now, miss the tackle on Marmouche there. Branthwaite makes a great slide tackle there. As Ekitike has it, gets us through to Arda Güler here, who gets past the defense there. That's a great pass by Ekitike. Arda Güler with the shot, and he scores to make it 4-0 here in the 60th minute. That's a great goal by Arda Güler as well. Marmouche with the ball though, and we missed the tackle with Branthwaite. They get this through to Pedri, takes a shot, but Trubin with a great save there. As we get this back to Arda Güler here. And his pass is going to be intercepted there. As they get this over to Fofana. Through to Marmouche. Get that to Wirtz, who takes a shot. And he scores to make it 4-1 here in the 66th minute. So I think our win is secure here. But now Gittins has it. Gets us to Ekitike. keeps the ball there. We're going to get that through to Fran Garcia here. Cross it over to Bakayoko. But that's going to be a bad cross as Manu takes a shot here. And that's going to be a weaker shot as it goes straight to the keeper. Brandt with the tackle though. Arda has it. Through to Ekitike here. Takes a shot and that's going to go just off the keeper's foot there. As Mancini has it. And this game's probably going to end here in any second. And this game does end here with us getting the 4-1 win, with Ekitike getting 2 goals and an assist here to Arda. I think actually 2 assists. And currently we're in 3rd place with 32 points, just 3 points behind Dortmund. And then we have into the quarterfinals of the DFB Pokal. And we are currently still 1st place in the Champions League phase with 16 points and no losses. And our highest goal scorer right now is Ekitike with 17 goals and 7 assists, followed closely behind by Bakayoko with 14 goals and 5 assists. So they're doing good in 26 games. And then Gittins has 12 goals and 6 assists. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. So, bye.